Hey everyone! You've landed on the Masquerade YouTube channel. Today we're talking about how not to play Dota 2, with spicy commentary and some painfully real examples. Buckle up, it's going to be fun. Let's roll.
This is an absolute idiot! How is this even possible? Are you kidding me? This dude's feeding again. How do you even teach him to play? How many times do we gotta die because of this useless hero? Bro, you're an ogre. What's wrong with you? What a dumbass! Oh my god! Why are you doing this? Looks like you sparked down way too much greasy food today. Your brain's clogged with fat and even your stubby fingers can't hit the buttons right. Oh no, again and again! You're unteachable!
Alright, let's start with the most galaxy brain player you could have ever run into in a ranked game. Doom. At first, things looked kinda normal. The man bought 2 wards, boots, and a blood grenade. Sounds fine, right? Well, we'd soon learn the tragic truth of this genius item build. No heals, no stat boosters, nothing remotely helpful in the early game. He places wards mid, spots the enemy, and big thoughts start brewing. Our guy wants to make a mark, maybe bait the enemy, maybe snag first blood or anything else. Strolling over the river like a philosopher on a walk, he suddenly has a 200 IQ flash. Why not hit the enemy watchtower and stir up some chaos? And he just goes, spots Earthshaker and starts flexing with 0 backup. Allies saw that madness and rightfully noped out, but Doom didn't care. He was in full turbo mode. Charges the enemy squad, slaps Earthshaker with a raw right-click combo, and actually makes him run. But, oh no, here comes the Shaker's squad. Witch Doctor, Dazzle, and Shaker. Doom panics. No heals, no grenade, no buttons. What now? Of course, flee and pray. Spoiler, they didn't let him go. They ganked him into the next patch. First blood unlocked by the holy trinity of revenge. So what did our hero do wrong? 1, absolute garbage item build. 2, wild positioning decisions that fed the enemy. 3, 0 team coordination and reckless moves. Legend says Doom still believes boots were the right call. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about where our hero decides to lane and how he plays. Maybe we've misjudged him. Nope, still genius tier trolling. This time, Doom spawns on the safe lane, flexing as a position for support. Sounds chill, right? Except Doom's literally never been played as a soft support in the history of Dota. That's like benching a bulldozer and asking it to pass water bottles. Doom's a Giga Chad strength monster, not a glorified ward mule. Still, maybe he's just ahead of the meta? Let's see. 35 seconds. Doom's already mad after getting clapped for first blood, so he slaps Dazzle with a juicy right click. Enemy team's sweating. They know Doom's a wild card. He's got boots tucked in his backpack like an unpaid Uber. Realizing no one wants to brawl, he backs off. Then the robbery begins. Doom starts last-hitting enemy creeps, snatching gold from Troll Warlord like it's Black Friday. Troll's confused, Doom's confused, no one's winning. After a brief photography session of the enemy, Dazzle throws a magical loogie, and Doom charges like it's personal. Dazzle kites. Doom rage farms creeps, gets slapped by Earthshaker, counters with Infernal Blade. Then Doom paces like he forgot why he came here and starts hitting his own creeps. Mid-existential crisis, he eats a creep and decides he's buff enough to murder something. Plot twist, it's his own creep again. Earthshaker puts him in his place with a fissure and he retreats to breathe air, or maybe fumes in the forest. Full from another neutral snack, Doom sees Dazzle again and charges like a man possessed. Earthshaker wasn't having it. 1 fissure plus blood grenade equals Doom's second death. Troll's in shock. Nobody understands anything anymore. Minute 3 p.m. Doom's got 2 deaths and nothing but boots. Time to bounce back? His big brain move. Buy gauntlets of strength plus circlet. Tactical brilliance. Back on lane, Doom stuns a creep and devours another. Troll's standing there like, who sent this man? Doom gets slapped again by Dazzle and tries to flex on Shaker. Shaker already downloaded Doom's entire playstyle and goes dark. So Doom's like, fine, I'm support now. Starts dewarding a forest with no wards. Realizing enemies are just as clueless, he launches another rage dive on Dazzle, gets spit on, and punched again. Mistakes Dazzle for Earthshaker, rage-induced blindness, and smacks Shaker instead. Boom, Fisher combo. Death number 3. Back in the tavern with 200 gold, Doom makes the bold decision, buy a bracer and blood grenade. He's now invincible, supposedly. Doom roams, spots Dazzle, lands the combo, grenade and infernal blade, but Dazzle shrugs it off and self-heals like a champ. Doom, suddenly famished again, eats another creep. Earthshaker steps in with the culinary critique. Face punch. Doom retaliates, then dies. That's 4 deaths in barely 5 minutes. And we're just getting warmed up. All right, folks. You're probably sick of watching this poor guy suffer, huh? But hey, this ain't high ranks. We're talking about 1K MMR territory, where Chaos players roam free. This is why Doom launches a new content series, a hands-on showcase of why climbing Dota 2 ranked is harder than calculus in a blizzard. Players queue up not to win, but to chill out and vibe while the rest of us bleed for the W. It's like carrying 3 corpses on your back just to scrape out a victory. Solo wins? Good luck. Dota's fully team-dependent now. So, this series is here to spotlight all the ridiculous misplays that drag games into the abyss. Doom's misadventures are your cautionary tale? And hey, I need that feedback. If you enjoyed this disaster piece, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next episode of pure ranked suffering. Thanks for watching, and ciao!